live. I know it because I did it. Let's see here. Boom. Boom.
Hey, look, it's your heater and air conditioner.
Okay, there we go. All right, welcome everybody. It's Wednesday live. How's everyone doing? You know, every time I go live, no matter how many times I've done it, I always go to press the button to start my stream and I'm like, hold on, am I ready? Am I ready? And like, I always hesitate, and then I just like, I click it, I'm like, oh, I'm live now, I gotta do it. When I first started doing this, yeah, I would sit there forever getting ready to press. I didn't want to press the button. I don't know why. But yeah, because now I have to talk, you know, sitting here all this without talking, not having to talk, and now I have to talk. Although I could do a live stream where I just don't say anything the whole stream. That would be weird. People watch that? I don't know. How's it going, everybody? It started raining and I heard a little bit of thunder, so if I doubt it, but if all of a sudden my stream goes dark, then probably electrical storm. So yeah. Talk to you guys. Did I just get out of the... No, I didn't just get out of the shower. This is pre-shower. I still have to take a shower. Yeah, I know. My hair probably looks awful. I gotta go wash it. So, I don't know. I have a new video that I posted on Monday. If you guys haven't checked that out, go check it out. It's... Where is it? Let's see. Can I... Boom. There's my channel. You can, if you're not subscribed, go over and subscribe to the main channel. Subscribe and then hit the bell so you get all notifications. My newest video is right here. I did the... well, I make a breakfast sandwich and then I review some vegan ribs. So, yeah, it's kind of cooking in the kitchen there. And also taste testing some new vegan products. So check that out next time. I don't know if everybody's getting notifications from my videos or not, so I'm notifying you over here that I have a new video that I posted. Anyway. All right, so I guess we'll do a little bit of Q&A, and then I have something kind of hopefully fun for you guys instead of the movie guessing game, because I guess Caustic is here, so that would be a win-win-win all the way down the board. We'll do something else instead if you guys stick around. So I don't know. I don't really know what else to talk about other than what I was going to do, and I don't know how long it'll take. But I was just going to do basically story time and show you guys some things, mystery things. Although it is raining out, it's nice and warm out there. And my backyard is just, the grass is growing and there's dandelions everywhere. And you can eat dandelions, so maybe I'll do that. And coming up in about maybe a week and a half, I'm going to do a live stream with John for the 12-year anniversary of the YouTube channel. So maybe we'll get some things ready, and maybe we'll go over and review some of our old videos. That would be fun. That would be fun for me. I don't know if it would be fun for you guys, but I like to do things that are fun, that I think are fun. And hopefully other people will think they're fun too. But I don't know. What else? I don't really know. Ask me some questions. Yeah, it's been 12 years. 12 years. All right, I can't keep a secret that long. I've loaded a folder full of pictures that I'm just going to go over and, you know, tell you guys a story about it or something and show you guys some old pictures. Because, well, I guess they're all old, right? If you take a picture, they're not present anymore. It's somewhere in the past, even if it was just 10 minutes ago. My channel is as old as your daughter, Mel. It's an old channel. I do have older channels. I have a channel that I started right when YouTube came out. So it's 15 years old. 15-year-old channel. It's funny, my dad's the one that actually told me about YouTube. He said, hey, check this out. It's a website where you can upload videos. And he knew I love making videos. So I was like, oh, I'll save this tab. I'll save it for later. I'm not going to look at it right now, which I wish I did. But I'm like, I'll save it for later. I'll check it out. This YouTube thing sounds funny. I'll check it out, though. Linda, no, I didn't baste the ribs with anything when I put them in the oven. I added some barbecue sauce when they came out of the oven. You definitely could put stuff on them as they're going in the oven, but basically just cooked them, heated them up, and then I slathered them with some sweet barbecue sauce and ate them like that. They're all gone, by the way. I had them for leftovers and then leftovers again. I actually just edited down a short version of that video and uploaded it to TikTok. And I'll probably upload it to Instagram too later. I messed up. I have to make it 2 seconds longer in order to upload it to the Instagram the HDTV or whatever it is. I've only done a few of those. Yeah, I think they're like $19 on the website. You can order them there. Or, you could just basically make one of my seitan recipes. That would work too. Seitan and then grill it on both sides. How long has the stream been going? We started maybe 5 minutes ago, 5 or 10 minutes ago. Not long at all. 8 minutes ago. So you made it just in time. But I got a bunch of old pictures. I actually have some physical pictures too that I found in one of these folders, but the other ones I have are on the computer. I just spent, I don't know, maybe an hour or so going through a bunch of old pictures that were, okay to put on the internet. Once it's on the internet, they're forever. They're all okay. Other than that, there's really nothing new. I don't really have anything new to talk about, really. I've been playing a lot of chess, making videos. I have another video that's going to be coming out soon. It's going to be an easy video to put together. And then I have a couple of videos that I've already filmed and haven't edited yet just because they're more time consuming to do. One of them I'm just trying to gather some old footage from some old VHS tapes. And if I can't find what I need, maybe I'll just edit it like it is. But it would be so much better with the actual old footage. But anyway, I think you guys might like it. It's not really vegan related, that video, but I thought it would be fun anyway. You've been obsessed with Purple Carrot lately. Is that like a food delivery service? Purple Carrot? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I might have some things waiting for me at my P.O. box, which is going to be too late to get today, so I'll get it tomorrow. Fell asleep super early last night, like a normal person, and but then I woke up super early too. I woke up at like, I think it was like 4:30 or 5. I've been up since 4:30 or 5, so about 12 hours now. Meal kit delivery, okay. Yeah, I have heard of them. I haven't tried them. Trini, I just wanted to get this. I wanted to do it. You know, I'm sitting here. I have already edited a video, and I just was like, you know, why not? I'm gonna do my video right now. I'm gonna do my live stream right now. Try to do them later to see if I can get more of my subscribers that are able to watch it. I know if I do it this time, I'm getting more people over in Europe as well as here. If I do it too late, people over in Europe are sleeping. But even if I did have plans later, I probably wouldn't tell all of you guys that I was having plans later, you know? I am secret about some things. If I was going to have plans, would I tell everyone? I don't know. It depends what my plans were, you know? If I was an undercover agent, probably not. Or maybe. Because you would assume that I wouldn't tell you the truth. Reversing the reverse psychology. My omegas? Yeah, I usually use flaxseed. That's one of the main things. I like to snack on walnuts, and then I also have supplements that are omegas. So between one of the three, I get it pretty much daily. I didn't catch that though. I didn't see what Dr. Claper said about LG Omega. Hey Ari, how's it going? You can't stay. Oh, you like my shirt? Well, that's all right. That's all right. You can always come back and watch the stream later on. I know it's probably not as fun because it's not live anymore, but I don't know. If you're watching this in the future, are these still okay to watch even though they're not live? I don't know. I guess it depends what we're talking about. I don't know. I guess we can I don't really have too much to talk about other than what I have planned, so I guess. So I've got a bunch of pictures that I went through, and I guess we could just do story time. And I mean, yeah, I could talk about like the picture and stuff like that, and in no particular order. We'll just kind of go through them. Yeah, you can't. Oh, you can't. You can comment below. You just can't comment live. Obviously. The thing that I don't like is some people get notifications for my live streams like 2 hours after they're done. And if it's like a live stream, you would think people would get notifications right there and then so they could participate with the live and interact. So that's kind of weird to me. I don't like that. And then, yeah. Oh, I was showing my friend. Let's see. Actually, I showed Lena earlier this picture here, and Ari, thank you so much for the super chat. 1999. Everyone liked this video. Thank you, Ari. Yeah, so Ari wants everybody to like this video. And if you like the video, then go ahead and like it. That would be cool. What was I going to show? I showed... oh, well, I don't know. Can't find it, but... Yeah, have a good night, and sorry you can't make the whole stream, but yeah, whatever you need to do, go do it and have fun. And if it's work, then have fun at work. Hey, Ivlani, I always wonder if I'm saying that right. All right, so I'm just gonna go over some pictures now. I just found a bunch of old pictures from my... You know what? Why don't we try these ones first? There's not too many here, actually. But I found them, and instead of doing the movie game, I figured, hey, let's just tell stories about pictures of behind the pictures. We'll start when I was this little. My dad took a good picture there with a nice depth of field. You see that blur in the background? Hold on, I need to make sure I can see what I'm looking at here. Blow that up. Go back over here. Okay, so there it is. That would be me. Let's get out of the way. That's me. Look at that picture my dad took. Like the blurriness in the background, the depth of field, the focus, the look on my face. The shorts from, well, I don't know if this is the 80s. This might be the 70s. Yes, I think this might be the 70s. I'm old. This would be the 80s. Well, it might be late 79. Late 79. This would be me. Now, the story behind this. Okay, why don't I tell you the story and then show you the picture and see if you visualized what I'm about to show you. So, when I was little, under like 4 years old, all the way up until 4, because this picture was, I think I was 4 or 5. I had I got for Christmas or something, I got this little toy motorcycle thing that I loved. It was like a Batman one, and it was almost like a Hot Wheels, but it was a little bit taller than a Hot Wheels. And I would ride it all day long, up and down the driveway, up and down the driveway, up and down the driveway. And I love like fire trucks and firemen and all that stuff too. I wanted to be a fireman. And when we moved, I mean, I rode that thing into the ground. So when we moved to the house that I ended up growing up in, that my parents still live in, they told me that it had seen better days, and we had to throw it away. So I was really sad that I had to. There's actually a movie of this. My dad has a movie of what I'm about to show you. So I'm looking out the window of our new house at my motorcycle going bye. So the garbage man were going to come, and they're going to pick up my motorcycle and throw it in the trash. And that, maybe I would get a new one for Christmas. Who knows? I mean, we all know how that, I know how that ended up, but maybe that was the reason. So I had to throw it away, and I was really sad. And I remember just looking out the window as the garbage man was coming, and I just was waving. I'm like, buy more. And I just kept saying it because there's a movie, and I just kept saying, buy motorcycle, buy motorcycle. And I'm wearing this fireman helmet, a plastic one. And it's held onto my head because it was a little big, and I think the band in it fell out or broke. So it's taped to my head with masking tape. So here I am looking out the window, and my dad captured this nice little picture of me. Tell me if this is what you pictured. Ready? Here we go. Buy a motorcycle. Maybe someday I'll be able to show you the movie if I can find it, but there it is. You can see the masking tape holding the hat on my head. I'm all dressed in red. So there. You're making tofurkey roast for dinner. Nice. So that was that one. Then there's another one. It looks like it was the same day as the other one, but it's just me with the cowboy hat on. That's my dad's, by the way. There's not too many more pictures here. The smell of them is giving me nostalgia. They're so old. What else do we have? So my dad made these. I used to be a Cub Scout, and I think this was a Father's Day thing that he did for everybody to give to their fathers. And my dad did calligraphy, so my dad did his own Father's Day thing from me. But so every other Cub Scout that was in my den, he did this for everybody. But that was, there I am as a Cub Scout, a little bit older there. And then he did this story right here, which I haven't read it just now, but he did it all in calligraphy. And this was, it was, thanks, Dad, Chris. It was December of 1985. So I guess it wasn't Father's Day, but it was to all the dads. 1985, wow. That was a long time ago. I was only 9, almost 10. Here's another one. This is probably the youngest picture I have right here of me. I don't know what else to really say except for I think either breakfast or dinner with my favorite cup. Which, do I still have this? No, I don't know if I still got the plate. Actually, I took a picture of the plate a couple weeks ago with my dad in the background. Here it is. That's me drinking out of my Mickey Mouse cup. Yes. Do you guys want to see the pictures on the computer too, or is this kind of boring? Since I don't know if it's boring to you guys because I don't know how much I really like looking at pictures of other people, unless I know them. So it's up to you guys. We can go through all the other pictures, or we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Masking tape. We could talk about rolls of masking tape and tofurkey. You ever have to masking tape your tofurkey roast together in the pot to go in the oven so the top doesn't come off? I never have either. Okay, so I was a cute kid. I know. What happened to me? Okay, so all right, we're moving over to our other pictures. Okay, here we go. Is it? It's right here. Bam. All right, so there I am. This is about, I don't know, maybe 2004. This is me with my brother's dog. My brother's dog, Cambria. And she's just a little puppy there. We're at the park. We're at the Green Lake State Park. I'm posing with the pup. All right, so I guess there's really nothing else to say about this picture. We'll go on to the next one. Okay, here we go. So next picture. By the way, I have no idea what the next picture is going to be. I'm just going to tell you the story. I don't know if they're mixed up or anything. Well, they are mixed up, but I don't know if like certain ones that were supposed to be lumped together, I didn't organize them. So maybe we'll go to one and then we'll go away from it and then we'll come back to like the same. I look weird without the beard. Well, I'll show you some pictures so you can see what I look like 20, 25 years ago, all that. Okay, so the next one, this one is 26 years ago. You can't really see it that good. Because back then, you got to remember, when you're taking the pictures back then, the megapixels were so much smaller and the format was different because we're talking about a long time. I don't even know. I think this was a screen grab from my video camera. I told you I was always videotaping everything. And this was me skateboarding back in, I think it was 95, down in Syracuse late at night. That's what we used to like to do. So anyway, you can't really see that one that good. There I am when I was working. I used to do loss prevention. I did loss prevention at Target. So that's me in the security room looking at all the monitors, watching in case people are stealing. And this was when I was the plain clothes detective. So I would just wear normal clothes like I have on now. And I would just go out in the store and people would like literally steal right in front of me because they had no clue that I was the guy that was watching them steal. So yeah, no beard. All those videotapes are all the tapes. Now it's all digital, but back then it wasn't all digital. All right, this is me when the internet was brand newish, probably also 94. And I was in my parents' living room on the internet. Oh, you posted my ribs on your story? Thanks, Tracy. I appreciate that. Blurry? Yeah, blurry. All right, so this is when I lived in Florida. I told you guys I lived in Florida when I moved down there with this was my buddy that I lived with, and that's me. I have definitely different hair. This is back in I think 96. So we got 25 years ago. This is young Chris. I probably vegan for 2 years there. So newbie vegan back in the day. There I am. My dad would get us all together and make us go to get a family picture taken. And that was one of the days. And there I am on my flip phone. So this is probably 2000 and maybe 2003. So still almost 20 years ago. I don't know how much different. I mean, my hair looks different, definitely. My beard looks pretty much the same. I look so different. Peter, I remember the dial-up. And if somebody called you while you were on it, it would like disconnect you. Or either that or nobody could call you. And then you'd be like, have you been on the internet this whole time? I'm waiting for a phone call. Mom, Brian won't get off the phone. Or, something like that. And then it's like, come on, we need to get call waiting. We're the only people in the neighborhood that don't have call waiting. All right, so there I am as a... I told you guys I was a special investigator for a few years. Well, for like 8 years. And that was me dressed up in the suit and tie, clean cut, going to work. Don't know where I was there. But this is actually what it was like when I came up with the idea for the vegan zombie. I was working, doing exactly what I am here, driving, saying like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I thought of the idea for the vegan zombie. So that's what it would have looked like right there. Here's another picture of me and my friend. So I was his boss. He was the guy that dressed up in the security clothes at Target. And here we are looking at the cameras and whatever. And I snapped a picture, I think, on my phone. It was like the camera phones were new. They were a new thing. So I'm like, oh, and yeah, so. We had fun working there. I'm still friends with him to this day, by the way. And that's where I met him back in 2004. I started working there in 2004. Hey, plant-powered muscle. What's going on? Just stopping in to say you're awesome. You're awesome, too. Plant-powered muscle. All right. There's Cambria. She's a little bit older there. There's me. She's licking my face. I don't know who's taking a picture of me. Maybe it was my sister or something. This is at my parents' house. All right. Picture's pretty self-explanatory. Well, let's go on to that. You can see is that Kenny Drugs? Kenny Drugs, a bag up here that my dad always gets Kenny Drugs. Okay, there I am with a very, very messy room. This has to be, because there's my diploma, but is that my diploma from my 2-year or 4-year? Anyway, Yeah, my very messy room. By the way, I told you guys that story. For those of you guys that were on the stream when I told the story of that chair that my great uncle would always sit in and I always wanted, and I finally got it. It's this chair right here. It's this sofa chair that all of my clothes are on it. But my dad ended up throwing that away a couple years ago. I was like, what? Why'd you do that? Anyway, so do I look any different here? This is me probably, how many years ago was this? Probably like 16 years ago. I don't know how much different I look. My hair is definitely a lot shorter there. I don't know how much of a delay we have here. But anyway, I have my computer to my my left-hand side over here where I would play EverQuest, which I played all those years ago, which I started playing again, which I stream on Twitch. What's up, Vegan Lee? We'll go on to the next one. There's Indy the pup when he was probably 4 months old. This is right down in the vegan zombie kitchen. The cupboards, every cabinet, they were all a different color. I don't know. I kind of like it like that, but they all got painted. Indy the puppy dog right there. Look at them ears. He always got compliments. Such a cute pup. Big, huge ears and big, huge feet for a little pup. He grew into them, though. I haven't aged a day. Thanks, Lisa. All right, so we got our fair share of Indy. I know we can never get our full share of Indy, but there he is. There's John. This is when this is actually before the vegan zombie. This is probably 2008, and we were down in Washington, D.C. This is right before I moved down there. So, yeah, this is when he first said that. This is when I was like, you never had panda pudding? Some of you guys won't know what I'm talking about, but if you guys were on my live stream, that was the day that I said, you never had panda pudding? So that's kind of like an inside joke with me and John. And for those of you guys that know the story. Yeah, this is actually Arlington, Virginia, right down in the D.C. area. This was the day that so I would always shave my own head with my clippers, and I would put them on like clip number 3 or 4. And I accidentally didn't have the clip on, and I shaved my head very, very I would never do that, but I accidentally did. I did like a little piece. I'm like, oh my God. So I had to do my whole head. And if you can see right there, I've got a scar on my head from when I was little. I cracked my head open. Had to get stitches. I was real little because I think it was like a Christmas when my mom's carrying me down the stairs for Christmas, and I had my head was shaved right here, and I had stitches all in my head. I'm like, Mom, what did you do? What did you do? Throw me down the stairs? Like, Mom. She's like, no. So there's a better shot of it. There's my stitches. I guess it got me pretty good. But yeah, I don't grow hair right there. Live chat. Yeah, there's one more. You can see my interview with the vampire poster in the background. So I still have that. That's downstairs. Look at the old TV. It's not a flat screen. It's just a regular TV with my VCR down here. And yeah, my very dirty room. Oh, you can't really see this, but I wanted to tell you. I told you guys before, but you can barely see it. But this is the postcard, the Wizard of Oz one, where all of the Munchkins signed it for me to Christopher. I have the original. Ooh, wait. I have the original right here. If you guys are interested in seeing it, I will show you right here. Let's go back to the main view real quick. This is it right here. Let's get a focus. And it's from Meinhard Robbie, who played the coroner, Jerry Marin, who is the lollipop kid, and Jerry Marin, and I forgot the other person. I can't read it either. The lullaby lid. What was her name? the one that I remember the most was Meinhard Robbie, because he lived in Sarasota and I lived in Sarasota. Anyway, we'll move on. We'll move on. Ooh, look how little that picture is. We'll go on to the next one. Okay, so can anybody guess which ocean I'm at right there? I'm on an ocean. I'm on a boat in the ocean. And I'm wearing sunglasses and a wetsuit and a hoodie because I get sunburned super, super bad, super quick. And so, you know, I didn't even care if I looked stupid. I wore the hoodie. Did I ever see the movie Freaks? No, I don't think so. Everybody's guessing the Atlantic. This is the Pacific. I'm in Hawaii. I'm in Maui right here, and we're going out to the Horseshoe Island, and that was 15 years ago. Yes, this is before the vegan zombie existed. So anyway, there we are again. I'm wearing a wetsuit because they had them there, and my friends opted out of them. But I'm like, I need one because I'll get sunburned, and I didn't have anything else to wear. So long sleeve wetsuit. There I am, and I'm wearing this ridiculous hat, you know, so I don't get sunburned. And there's my friend Billy. He's one of my oldest friends. When I say oldest, like I've known him, like we were born one day apart in the same hospital, and we grew up together. We went to, you know, each other's birthday parties together. Yeah, that's my friend Billy. And I'll even I got a picture of him in here when we were little on our birthday party, and I could even tell you a story about that. There's another Maui. Just, it was beautiful there, and it just started raining like out of nowhere, and then like 5 minutes later it just moved away and the sun came out, and yeah, it was pretty crazy. This is also on the side of the road in Maui, and I thought it was an amazing picture, so I took it. You know, this was one of my first digital cameras that I bought with a better megapixel. I mean, nowadays it's a crappy camera, but I bought it at a store that I had never been to, never heard of, didn't know what kind of store it was, but we went in it, and it was called Costco. Now we have Costco here, but at the time there was never heard of it, and went to Costco and bought this camera. Can anybody guess where I am here? It looks like I'm on another planet. It looks like I'm on Mars or something. I'm actually on a volcano, looking into a volcano right here. And it's I think it's the tallest mountain on planet Earth. So, and I'm up at the top, above the clouds. Does anybody know this? I'm in Mauna Kea, Mount Kea, and this is where the observatory is. And it was a really hot day, but it was really cold up here, and I was wearing shorts. There I am, really cold. I'm really cold, and I got my camcorder there, and it looks like Mars over here. And this is, I think, the best place on Earth for telescopes, because it's above the atmosphere is a lot thinner up there. It's above the clouds, and the whole observatory takes really good pictures there. And if those of you that are confused, this is the tallest mountain in the world, and the reason why it's not the tallest from ground level, from sea level, because a lot of this mountain is underwater. We all know that Mount Everest is the tallest peak as far as above sea level, but this one is taller if you count what's underneath. So we'll go on to the next one here. See, there it is. You can see the observatory, and you can see the clouds way down underneath. And you know, we drove up here. We didn't hike or anything. There was like a road to get up here. But there's the observatory over here, the telescopes. So that's pretty cool. All right. So when I was in Hawaii, my friend has motorcycles, and he lives on this house with a lot of land, and overseeing the volcanoes, or the volcanoes overseeing him. And he let me use his motorcycle, and then he went to work, and he's like, "You can use the motorcycle if you want, just be careful." I'm like, okay. I had never ridden a motorcycle before, and these were dirt bikes, and so I started riding the motorcycle out in the pasture by myself. Nobody was there, and I'm getting more brave, going a little bit faster, and I was going back up the hill, and as I was going up the hill, I know better now, but at the time I didn't know. And for those of you that ride motorcycles, you probably know my mistake. When I was going up the hill, I started going a little bit faster, and it kind of popped a little bit of a wheelie. And when I did that, I leaned back, and when I leaned back, my hand leaned back, and when my hand leaned back, it throttled the gas. So if I was going to do that now, I would immediately push this hand forward, not backwards, because all my weight came back on me, and it went out from under me, and I crashed. And this is what I did. And I took some pictures of like how I looked. I was like totally like, and nobody's there. It's just me. So, and there I am just hanging out. Little comic relief. There's me hanging out, hanging around. It's not like I could really do anything. I was at the mercy of my parents putting me in that thing, just hanging around. Yeah, that hurt though. Falling off a motorcycle like that. It could have been worse. I didn't break anything. Oh, there I am, being a vampire. Check out the eyes and the teeth. Yep, being a vampire. Oh, there's another one. Snap a pic while you're wearing the eye. By the way, those contact lenses, for some reason, they always hurt the left eye, but not the right eye. The right eye is fine, but the left eye, it's very uncomfortable. All right, so this picture is from 1990, and we're out. This is in the neighborhood that I grew up in. My parents lived there, and I met some kids that were skateboarders, and I'm a skateboarder, and the one that's flying over there, that's one of the kids that I met in school, and the other one right here, that's my friend that I became friends with. That, for those of you that remember the story I told where I was getting electrocuted, he was my friend that pushed me off there. And there's me right here. You can't really tell, but I think I got a Chris Miller skateboard with the cat on it, and I'm wearing an Anthrax shirt, State of Euphoria, Anthrax. And this is our little launch ramp, and we would literally put skateboards under this and then roll it down the street to different people's houses, and we would hang out and ride our skateboards and launch over it and do that, and we had so much fun. And this is right around when I started skating, so I've been skating for a good 31 years. Yep. All right, next picture. I don't think there's anything else I can really say about this. Oh, and since I grew up in the town, for those of you wondering why the Munchkins all gave me an autograph, because they were at my house. But I'll tell you that story. I got a video coming out for that story, so I'm not going to really get into it in this one. But that's the Oz Day Parade, because the town that I live in is the birthplace of L. Frank Baum, who wrote The Wizard of Oz. So every year, minus the exception of COVID last year for the first year, we would have the Wizard of Oz Day Parade, where more people would come than the population of the small town I live in. And here I am right here. I got my mullet going. I'm wearing a Vision Streetwear shirt. This is my good buddy who I'm still friends with today, and there's his little brother. And you can't really tell in this picture, but if you look over here, that's a yellow brick sidewalk. Yes. So anyway, that's this is 1988, I think. I think I was maybe 12 years old. This is me, and I invented the Bluetooth. That's the first Bluetooth. I invented the first Bluetooth, and you just take your cordless phone and you wrapped it around your head with a tie off. I don't know what that was. What is it? I don't know. But then you don't have to have your hand, because let's face it, we didn't have cell phones back then, so I had to do something so I could just have my phone to my ear and walk around. Okay, and enough. Okay, we need to change the picture. There I am working at, it looks so weird having short hair. But there I am back at Target doing loss prevention. There's me at the break room, loss prevention. I got to meet Angelina Jolie. She's she's really small. But yeah, I got to meet her in the break room of Target. Hope I receive my royalties from what? What was I saying? Oh, from the Bluetooth. I never did. I know. I should be really well off right now, but I never got my royalties. All right, so this was, okay, can anybody, I know some of you, I've already showed this picture before, but can anybody guess who I'm impersonating here? Did anybody else have this like sugar container in the background that I had? This was newbie vegan. I'm vegan maybe 1 year at this point. This is 1995. Vegan pajamas, you're so bored. I'm sorry. Who am I imitating right here? This is 1995. So yeah. Freely wasn't vegan back then. I don't know how old Freely is. She was probably little back then. Banana. No, this was my impression of Predator. I was like, Predator had those things hanging down from his head, and I'm like, you know what? Boom, and got, Predator. I got one of Alien too, but I never showed anybody, so whatever. We'll go on to the next one. Boom. Okay, so this is my friend Billy that I was just telling you about, the one that I was in Maui with, and there's me. We were dressed up like that because I was making a movie. This is probably 1997, I think. Yeah, I was always making movies with my friends, and this was one of them. Weird movies and stuff. I don't know, whatever. Okay, I told you guys I was in the TV show Monk. This is a screen grab from Monk when Monk takes Manhattan. This isn't like a fake Photoshop. This is really me in the background walking by Monk. I didn't make this. My friend made it for me, threw it in there, so I thought I'd throw it in there for you guys. This is a night skateboarding, I think in the year 2000. Skating late night in downtown Syracuse. After a nice skate session, somebody snapped that picture of me. This is actually from an actual photo that I put on the computer. We don't see too many of those these days with the actual photos. There I am doing my thing, making videos. I have no idea what year this is. This is probably early 2000s. Oh, I graduated. This is when I got my bachelor's, but when I got my associates, I didn't want to go to my graduation. My parents were like, "Oh, come on, you gotta go," and I'm like, "I'm not going." And my friends were in town, and they got a hold of me, and they said, "Hey, you want to go out for breakfast?" So I'm like, "Okay." So that morning that it was graduation and everybody was like getting their diploma, I went to eat breakfast with my friends, and my parents thought that I was very sneakily going to graduation, and they ended up going there to my college while I was eating breakfast somewhere. And they were like saying that they could see me. They were like, "There he is. I know that's him. He's graduate." And they watched some random kid graduate. It wasn't me. So anyway, so because I did that to them and I didn't go and they went, I ended up getting a photo taken because they really wanted one. I wouldn't have done it. I didn't even get my photo taken for my senior yearbook. Although I do have a yearbook, but I didn't get my my photo taken. So I did this for them because they really wanted me to get my picture taken when I graduated, although I didn't want to do it. So there it is, Mom and Dad. This is me imitating, I was doing like a little video skit. I was imitating the movie Seven. You know when Brad Pitt's like, what's in the box? Oh, what was in the box? That was it. That was, this is the beginning stages of, when I started the vegan zombie, and I was trying to do zombie skits and, use visual effects with like gunshots and stuff like that to zombies. And this is the day that I went hitchhiking with my friends to Florida. If you want to know how far I made it, I have a whole video telling the entire story. I could probably write a book on it, but this is me right here. This was, I think it was August of 1994. And this is also a screen grab from a movie, from a video. It wasn't an actual picture. That's why it's so poorly blurred out. This is me on Halloween in New York City, early 2000s. My eyes are red. That wasn't photobomb. That was I'm a vampire. No, I'm just kidding. It was photo. The day I ran away from. No, the day I ran away from home, I was a lot littler. I was like 3, and I was going to run away from home. And oh, there's John in the kitchen. John in the kitchen at his parents' house. There's Indy the pup. He's such a, look at that, majestic dog. There's Indy the pup. He went in the water. He met this other friendly dog. And I just thought that was a really good picture. This is years ago, by the way. This is probably like 8 or 9 years ago. He's only 10. So this is on the dock over at John's parents' house on the water. What else do we have? This is one of the first... This is behind the scenes of one of the first episodes of The Vegan Zombie that I ever filmed at John's apartment. Where is that umbrella? I don't know where that is. I haven't seen it in years. But I use that as a lighting softener, reflector of light. And yeah, this was one of our first videos ever. It might have been, I don't know which one it was. And he did jump in. He was having fun in the water. Oh, and there's the picture of our birthday party. That's my friend Billy, that we've been friends for so long. And we're enjoying our birthday party right here. Can anybody guess where we are? Just by the tablecloth alone? If you're old as me or older. Look at those shirts we're wearing too. Those were the in-style shirts back then. You think I can bring them back to style now? I mean, are they in style now? I don't know. All right, we'll go on to the next one. And there's my birthday. This is like 9 years ago. I got this zombie-themed cake. Ice cream cake. Wait, I think it was ice cream cake. Was it? Maybe it was regular cake. So delicious. Me and John. We had a different island in here too. This is my kitchen now, which it looks a lot different. Mainly because of the color, and the curtain there isn't there anymore. Linda, you got it. You nailed it. Pizza Hut. We were at Pizza Hut. Oh, I still got that hoodie. I still wear it. All right. Somebody said I look like Benedict Cumberbatch, so I made this thing. I don't see it. I don't think I look like him at all. So I made that thing because they said that I look just like him. And I don't think I do. What do you guys think? No to Benedict. Although I hear he's vegan. Unless he's not vegan anymore. He was at one point. Hopefully he still is. I don't see it. Moving on. Can anybody tell me who that is? No, I didn't see it either. Who is this? This is at my parents' house. Yeah, so we have a bunch of no's. I also get people say that I look like the Jared Leto, and that's probably the most I get. People usually say I look like Jared Leto more than anyone else. You're right, Rebalancer. This is John. So I didn't start hanging out with John until the year 2000, because John was always my youngest brother's best friend. So he would come over to the house to hang out with my brother when he was like, this age, really young. So this was a picture of John over at my parents' house. And I think you guys never saw John with hair. This is another one of me as a newbie vegan, 1 year vegan right there. I know it's a small picture. It's hard to see. This was how small. So I lived in New York City, and this was how small the kitchen was. I mean, it was cramped, closed quarters. There's my first day of kindergarten, probably 1980, I think. There's me giving a dirty look to the camera, playing pool on New Year's Eve. I'm wearing a suit and tie. Pretty rare for me. There I am skateboarding on the tennis courts at the college. I was at the University of Florida. Do you know where that is? It's in Florida. It's in Gainesville, Florida. I lived in the same apartment complex as Tom Petty's brother. He had more plants than any plant person I know. Plants. Linda just said plants as I said that. What was I saying? What plants where? Where's all the plants? I don't know why you said that. Psychic. Look at that ollie over that garbage can. Look how high I got over it. That was a pretty good ollie. Okay, can anybody guess what I'm doing here? Unless you don't want to guess. You just want me to tell you the story. Here I am. Where am I? I'm on a ladder. Oh, hey to you. Okay, plants. I got it. Sup. I get it. Hey, plants, what's up? How the F you ollie that high? I've been skating for 31 years. I can still do a lot of my tricks, even though I don't skate all the time. But at one point, I was really good. So yeah, I ollied it. I'm not filming a video, but very close. Okay, so this was when I worked at Target, and this was when Target wasn't open. This was like late at night, probably 2 or 3 in the morning, and we were running cameras up in the ceiling, because when you go to stores and they got those like bubble domes. Well, we had to run the wire all the way through the ceiling, all the way back to the office at the front of the store, and we had to go all the way through the whole store and put cameras in the store. That's how we would do it. There I am up on the ladder doing what I just told you. I'm trying to hypnotize you. Dom, is it working? All right, here's a picture of me and John. This is before the vegan zombie existed. This was also down in the Washington, D.C. area. 2008, I think it was, 13 years ago. So there's John. No, that's me. That's John. John me. Yeah, if you can get hemp seeds for pretty cheap, I'd go for it. Nutritious. What am I doing here? Looks ridiculous, right? Well, this is right after I came up with the whole concept of the vegan zombie, and I was like super inspired. I wasn't really sure which direction I wanted to go with it at that point. This is before the YouTube channel. This is right when I like started the website, and I think I made a Facebook page for it. And I wrote the script for it, and I wanted to start making like a movie. So we were up by the windmills, and I just was like, I was kind of posing how I wanted my girlfriend at the time to pose for me to take the picture, and she snapped that picture. I was trying to do like some zombie stuff, and I was going to like play with it in Photoshop and see what I could come up with. But this is the very beginning stages of the vegan zombie there. There's the motorcycle that I crashed when I was in Maui. That's not me. That's my friend Billy. There's another picture of me on the Pacific, and another picture of me wiped out. This doesn't exist anymore, but this was my favorite vegan restaurant to go to. This is actually in Washington, D.C., not Arlington. This was straight up in the city of Washington, D.C., and it was called Java Green. And I used to go there every time I was down in D.C., and it was super good, and they don't exist anymore. So, yeah. This was my view outside of my apartment in New York City. As you can see, there's the Hayden Planetarium, the Museum of Natural History, where all the dinosaurs are. And, yeah, I would catch the subway to go to school, and then I'd walk home. School, walk home. Yep. Oh, there's a better picture of it. A much better picture. With my better camera. Yeah, that was my view from the very, very, very small room that I was in. Here's us. Well, that's not me. That's my friends. We went into a restaurant and made a video. So they're dressed like that because we're making a movie. This is probably like late 90s. And we were just making some really weird, funny movie. And that was it. That was one of the scenes. Oh, is that it? That's it. That's it for my pictures. So, is that all of them? Yep, that's all of them. So, I hope you like my story time of my pictures. And, yeah, that's it. We've been live for an hour. So, yeah, it took an hour. That was good. I don't know what else to say. I don't know if this is working here. Let me see. I think so. Boom. Wait, why is it not showing up? Are we still live? That's weird. Oh, I know why. Duh. I'm like, why can't I see my own live? It's because I was looking on the Vegan Zombie, not my personal channel. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, so that's it. If you guys have anything else you want to talk about, I'm here. If you have any questions on veganism or what else do I do? Movies, skateboarding, anything really. I look like a Campbell Soup kid. I kind of look like the Gerber baby when I was little. Where did I get the shirt? I don't remember. Probably the mall or something. There was a store that was going out of business and they had a bunch of these shirts for very cheap. That might have been where. I don't remember. I've had them for a while. I don't always wear them. But thank you. You got to watch the first half hour. I did have very round cheeks and chubby arms. Thanks for pointing that out, Linda. Yeah, I guess I was a pretty chubby baby. Up until I was, I don't know, maybe what? 6 or 7? 8? Now you guys are going to call me the Campbell Soup Kid? Well, I wonder what the Campbell Soup Kid looks like now. Does he look like me? You know what else I used to like when I was younger is, do you guys remember, He Likes It, Mikey Likes It, Life cereal? All right, there's some more pictures here, but I think they're too old. Oh no, maybe not. Too old meaning before I was born. Oh, they're not. Okay, never mind. They're my uncle and my cousins. I just grabbed a stack of pictures when I went to grab my album. Linda remembers Mikey. He likes it. Mikey likes it. All right, guys. Well, I don't know. I wonder if... Wait, hold on. You guys want to play... well, we'll do the movie game, but I'm only going to do a couple. Maybe 2 or 3. If you guys want to do that. You are older than me, I know. Sources for vegan dog food. I'm not really sure about the cat food, where to find sources, but if you go to VDog, you can find sources there. They list it all. And no, it's not like biased because it's not their research. They just have links for all the sources where you can actually go. Scientific studies and other veterinarians and stuff like that. If you go to the vdog.com, they have like quick links to all of that stuff for you. As far as cats go, I haven't really looked into that since I don't have a cat. Okay, yeah, if you guys are ready and you guys want to play the movie game. Is the camera bad? Is it bad focus? Is it? I don't normally show up on the camera as decently as other people. It might be because I'm a vampire, but... I'm not really familiar with Bonovo, but VDog is a premium dog food. It's, in my opinion, it's the best one out there that you can buy. And it's proven that with my dogs. So, yeah. My dog is 10 years old, my German Shepherd, and he's been on VDog now for, what, 8 years maybe? So, it's the preferred choice, and, you know, he's healthy. He just saw the vet a couple months ago. He's doing great. It's hypoallergenic too, so it's good because if you have... So he experienced, like, before I put him on it, he experienced, like, fur and stuff. So it all went away as soon as I put him on VDog. Is it better now? The blurriness better? I'm not sure. Is this buffering? Can you guys... I feel like the lag is like super far away. There's so much lag. All right, we'll do a couple movies. So for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, I usually do the guessing game with movies, and basically did we lose it? Did we lose this? It keeps doing weird things on my end. Anyway, the guessing game. So I think of a movie, and then you guys got to guess the movie by asking me yes or no questions. Like, is this movie from the 90s? I say yes or no. Is, stuff like that. Is this movie fiction or nonfiction? No, you would say, is this movie fiction? I'd say yes or no. So I'm only supposed to answer yes or no. And then when you think you have enough information, then you guess the movie. Try not to make any guesses until you get enough, clues. All right, here we go. I'm thinking of a movie. Yes, I've heard of Bramble, the dog that lived to 27 human years. He was a border collie. He was rescued from a shelter that flooded, And all the other dogs there unfortunately died except for Brambles. And Brambles was fed vegan for all of his life. And made it in the Guinness Book of World Records, I believe. 27 human years. All right, here we go. This movie is not before the 80s. It's not a horror movie. Well, maybe comedic horror. Are there any zombies in it? No, there's no zombies in it. Yeah, I guess you could classify it as science fiction. Because it's not science nonfiction. Or is it? Not in the 90s. Nope. No, it's not a British cast. Does it have the Coreys? You're talking about Corey Feldman, Corey Haim. Very popular in the 80s. No, it doesn't have either one of them. Teenagers? No. No. The main characters are not children. And they don't live in the corn. Does it have any A-list celebs? Yes, Jake. It doesn't have Jim Carrey. I would say A-list celebs at the time. Yeah, for sure. If you stop making movies for a while, are you still A-list? Like, is Brendan Fraser still A-list? Probably not. Are there aliens? No, there's no aliens. No Bruce Campbell. So far, we're looking for. Did we establish? I don't think we established when. The years that it was made. There's no Michael Myers in it. Is the lead male or female? Male. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Because I don't want to be wrong on that. No, I don't believe there's a Phoebe in the movie. Unless it's like a very small part. No Phoebe. Standalone movie? No, I believe there's sequel. There's no Brad Pitt in it. Phoebe Cates. What's a phobia? It's sci-fi-ish, horror, comedy-ish. What is it actually classified? Let me see if it tells me. Titanic 2, The Revenge of the Iceberg. Now there you go. Is the main actor still alive? Well, there's a few main actors, but yes. Not all of them, but yeah. It made a lot of money. Is there a large shark in it? No. It's not directed by Ron Howard. No Jamie Lee Curtis. Where's Caustic? Caustic would get this. There's no Morgan Freeman either. I'm surprised nobody. We haven't established the year that it was, or the decade even. I mean, I could give hints, but I feel like that's no fun. Have I heard anything about the new Beyond Burger? No. No, not 70s. It's not from the 90s, and it's not from the 60s. Yeah, you're making it pretty challenging, aren't you? That's right. Is it really a movie? Yes. Not 50s, not 2000s, not 2010s. Not 2000s. Come on, what's that decade that I'm always talking about? It's not a Stephen King story. It's not a new film. 80s, yes, it's from the 80s. It's from the 80s. Nobody said the 80s. Okay, so we're thinking of a movie from the 80s that's not Batman. It is a movie. Francie? Oh yeah, we're doing the movie game. No, I never said it wasn't the 80s. You said, is it before the 80s? And I said, no, it's not before the 80s. Well, we know it's horror comedic horror, A-list actors. I mean, it doesn't have the Coreys in it. It's from the 80s. It made a lot of money. Everybody would know this movie. Made to order. Creatures in it? Yeah. Creatures. I didn't think this one was going to be that hard. I thought this was going to be... It's not Fright Night. But I was just looking at Fright Night earlier today on somebody posted it. Are the creatures evil? Some. Ghost, yep. Not Once Bitten. Not an Ivan Reitman film. Yes, Dan Aykroyd. Not Killer Clowns. I did say no to teenagers. I'm just waiting for somebody to say it now. There we go. Ghostbusters. I was waiting for the lag to catch up because as soon as I said that, that's a long lag. That's like 20 seconds. Ghostbusters is what I was thinking. And as far as the creatures go, probably the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is kind of like a creature. The rest of them, as far as I remember, are ghosts. There are evil ones, and then there's some that aren't evil. You know, Ghostbusters. And we have, you know, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver, Rick Moranis. A-list actors, right? I'd say so. Oh, it is. Sorry, my bad. It is Ivan Reitman. So I'll give you credit too. You got it too. Wasn't it Harold Ramis? He died, right? June of '84. Wow. Came out so long ago. All right, so that one took quite some time to get. That was a fun one. Now let me think of another one. How about I think of a person instead of a film? Let's go with that. We'll do this one. We'll do a person. I don't know why. Well, I kind of do know why. All right, here we go. Ready. So this one's, I feel like this one could be a little bit more, maybe I shouldn't. This one's harder. Should I do an easier one? All right, we'll go with this one, and this one might be hard, though. But you guys are good. Still alive? No. Male? No. No films in the last 10 years. I don't think. Let me just make sure there was no films in the last 10 years because I could be wrong. Hold on. Where's the? Oh, come on. I hate when you know Wikipedia shows all the movies that somebody's in, but then for sometimes they don't. I guess. I mean, nothing that you would know. I think maybe some just television interviews and stuff in the last 10 years. Okay, let's see. Horror actor? No. Wait, here's filmography right here. Oh, here we go. Okay, now I got it. Let's see the last. I mean, technically, yeah. I don't know any of these films that she was in the last 10 years, but yes. Was she in Star Wars? No. I mean, if I look through some of these films, I'm sure maybe there was a horror film or two. But I don't know her from horror films. Famous in the 80s, yes. No to Barbara. Oh, has she been in a Steven Spielberg film? I don't. think so. But I could be wrong. I'm looking through them right now. I actually don't know too many films that she was in. Oh, she is in a horror movie. But a couple horror movies. Let's see. Not Carrie Fisher. Sci-fi movies. I'm going back. Yeah. Not Drew Barrymore. She's not living anymore. This person, not Drew Barrymore. Yes, she's brunette. There was one specific film she was in when I was little that the reason why the main movie that I remember her. Yeah, this one might be hard. Yeah, you'd probably have to think of the movie and then do it that way. Oh, and she's, yeah. Oh, yeah, she is in some more. She's in a very iconic horror movie, too. I didn't know that was her. Yeah, that's cool. I don't remember everything about it, so. All right. She's not black. A comedic actor? I mean, there was funny parts in the movie, but I don't think so. Drew's new talk show. Drew who? Oh, Drew Barrymore. Oh, we were talking about that last time, I think. Was she the mom in a movie I watched? I mean, I don't know. That's not what not in the movies I'm thinking of, no. I mean, she could have been a mom in a movie, but there's a lot of movies I haven't seen that she was in. Oh, I didn't know she was in that movie. Did she die of old age? No. Was she on a... Hey, Lindy. Was she on a TV show? TV show, television. Yeah, she was. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see if I've seen any of the... Oh, yeah, there's one that I've seen. Oh, yeah, she's on some that people would know, definitely. Or she was. Oh, there's another one that was good. Oh, and another. Yeah, she's been in movies. And television. Television and movies. Nah, not Brittany Murphy. I don't think Brittany Murphy was in any movies in that time period. No, not Sharon Tate. Let me see. Does she have a daughter? It says she's got one child. I don't know. It doesn't say who her child is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she has a child. I don't know if her child's a boy or girl or how old they are or anything. If they're an actor or not. No, she was never a Playboy model. No, she wasn't murdered either. As far as I remember, she was usually brunette, like dark hair. Although she might have had lighter hair for other movies, I don't know. But the main movie I'm thinking of. So, yeah, I mean, you could... No, she didn't die in a car accident. Was she tall? I don't know. It doesn't say. Yeah, I would start trying to guess like the movies or something because you can like narrow down a movie. If you get the movie, then you can get the actor. Unless you guys just want me to tell you the answer. Because I don't think everybody's gonna get it. There's some of you will. Francie, yes, drug overdose. Yeah, no telling. Okay, well, I mean, I would suggest trying to. I should play this game. Like, I should be the guesser. You got to guess the movie. I don't think you're going to get it by just doing like this. She is in some very famous movies. Yes, don't Google it. Hey, Jesus Freak, nice to see you. No, Judy Garland died a long time ago. All right, guys. Nobody's. Guess movies. Movies from certain years, certain decades. Think of. I mean, you guys can do this. Like every other movie we guess, just guess the movie, and then once we get the movie. I mean, we know that she's been in like sci-fi. She's been in horror. Well, I can't. They're yes/no questions, Trini. No, not Shirley MacLaine. If I Googled, you'd get it. No, well, the person I'm talking about is dead. Has she been in a Stephen King film? Right off the bat, right off the top of my head, I don't think so. I don't know. Filmography right here. Let me see. I don't think so. Unless I'm overlooking something. A lot of these movies are movies I've never heard of, but she does have a few movies that everybody's heard of, so. Well, I mean, young is subjective, so. She's not in Indiana Jones, but. Let's see. They're squeaking behind me over here. Not in Star Wars. Was she an adult in the 80s? Yes. Was she in Starman? Oh, I love that movie. No. I haven't seen it in so long. I maybe we'll do that for a movie night. Starman. You went straight from Indiana Jones to Starman. Which is weird because I'll say something after. I don't know if she was an American. She wasn't born an American. Well, she wasn't born in the United States. But I don't know if she ever got like a citizenship or anything like that. Did she have cute freckles? Oh, I don't remember. I don't think so. Oh, that sucks. You've been on a complete lockdown in Nova Scotia. What kind of pepper plants do you have? No, she wasn't in those. Not Carol Ann. I could give you like serious hints, or I feel like there's certain questions that can totally narrow it down though, like for anything. Apocalypse Scorpions. The hottest pepper in the world. It's not the ghost pepper. All right, I'm gonna have to start giving. I didn't think anybody was gonna get this. I don't think it's that hard to get, but it's definitely. I don't think everybody knows her. Was she married to somebody famous? Spouses. There's always spouses. Possibly. I have no idea who either of them are. I've never heard of them. Hotter than a ghost pepper. Do you eat those? Do you eat these hot peppers? Because I don't think I would. Yeah, the movies that she's in does have sequels. Is she in a movie with Brad Pitt? I don't. Not any movie that I know of. Yeah, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. So she's in some pretty iconic movies. Horror and sci-fi. Or action. You had to give the crow some peanuts? No, she wasn't in The Big Chill. All right, I need to start giving hints out. Is she the main character in her movies? Not the main character. She wasn't in The Exorcist, and I don't believe she was anything with Johnny Depp. I don't believe any zombie movies. Some of these movies I haven't heard of, so not that I know. I know a lot of zombie movies, so I'm not sure. She played a character that is a very well-known, famous character. So in that respect, yes, but she wasn't the main character of the movie. She was like the second main character of the movie. Like the movie was told in somebody else's point of view. But she's also in some really iconic horror movies too that everybody would know. But I think the main movie is the movie I'm thinking of that everybody would know her. Oh, the sound of waves sounds way better than my voice right now. She wasn't an alien. Okay, I know you guys don't want me to give it away, but I'm gonna have to. She's in a movie that there is. Oh, wait a minute. So technically, did somebody say at one point, is she in a movie with an alien? Because she's not in the movie Alien. But technically, she is in a movie with an alien. No, Shelley Duvall is not dead. So yeah, she is. The movie I'm thinking of too, the iconic movie, is with an alien. Although I don't know if you're not familiar with it, you might not know there's an alien in it. It was two iconic movies from the 70s and the 80s. The first one was in the 70s. The sequel was in the 80s. Also, the horror movie that she's in is in the 70s. The main one that's everybody would know. And it looks like she's in every sequel of the main movie that I'm thinking of. And it's a movie with an alien in it. And by me saying that, you might not get it because you're thinking of an alien that what we normally think of aliens, you know? So that would throw you off for sure. Because it's more... Oh, I'm just going to give it away. It's a movie with an alien with powers. There, that's a pretty good hint. Without giving too much away. No, E.T. doesn't have a sequel. There we go. We got it. Okay, so you got the movie. The movie Superman. I didn't know how to say that and without I think this is the longest one we've ever done. So now come up with the actor. We're going to have to put this down in our Lewis Clark. Oh, nope. Somebody knows her name. But yes, she isn't in the Arctic John Carpenter movie, but she is in a John Carpenter movie. Although, wait, it might have been a remake, so it might not have been. It was inspired by John Carpenter, though. Yes, we are thinking of Lois Lane, but we're thinking of the actor that plays Lois Lane. And you're getting very, very close. Lisa has the first name. We are so close to getting this. Yes, the first name is Margot. There we go. Yeah, Margot Kidder, J. Rabbit White. Got it. So the ironic thing with when you said you did Indiana Jones, and you were in Starman, you were thinking of Karen Allen. For some reason, when I was a little kid, I would get them two mixed up, and I thought it was Margot Kidder that was in Indiana Jones. And so when you said that, I was like, well, I mean, that's not the right answer, and it's not close, but in my brain, it's close. So I don't know if anybody else thought that, but yeah, Margot Kidder. She's in Superman 1, 2, 3, 4. She's in the Amityville Horror, which I totally forgot. She's in Halloween. Which one? Halloween 2. Halloween 2. She's in the movie Henry, the serial killer movie. So she is in some horror movies there. And I don't know. I was just thinking of like somebody else, and I always think of the quote where she says to Superman, she says, "Wait, you've got me. Who's got you?" Because he's flying with her. But yeah, so some people wouldn't like when I say Superman's an alien, and a lot of people when they think alien, they don't think of somebody that looks like Superman. He has powers and technically is an alien. I wasn't even thinking of it at first when somebody said, "Are there aliens?" And I was like, "No, there's no aliens." And then I was like, "Oh wait, yeah, there are aliens. Superman's an alien." Yeah, that took longer than any of these guessing games that I've ever done. But I hope you enjoyed it. My dogs are kind of going crazy now. I got to let them out. So you guys have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it is for you. And again, go check out my latest video if you haven't already. Give me a comment or two, and I'll see you guys next time. What are we doing next time? Maybe I'll have more of a list of different movies or something. I'll try to find something fun. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you later.